You and Miss Kinley look the same. You and Miss Kinley look the same. I'm sorry, Kinley. Especially from behind. You're very warm. That's what it is. All right. There you go. All right, guys, go and put your hands behind your back. Yes, ma'am? If you are at home, you want to get a pen and a piece of paper handy for today's class, as well as your coach. All right, guys. Students, as you guys are stepping on the floor, parents, I want you guys to be aware and ready. You guys will be stepping on the floor today to coach your students for fitness. Some of our parents already know what that looks like. Don't worry, if you haven't done it before, I will help you guys learn how to coach today. All right, guys. Go ahead, everybody come to attention. Bow, Christy.
Yes, ma'am.
Face the flags.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow, Christy.
Yes, ma'am.
In position.
Yes.
Student creed.
I built myself physically and mentally, based on the mile-high Quran spirit. I will only fight to protect my life and the lives of others. I achieve my fullest potential of developing knowledge, honesty, and strength.
Loud and proud, what's your goal?
Excellence, ma'am.
Come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Bow, Christy.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Move those feet.
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your hand if you have not pen. And then just go ahead and keep your hand nice and tall. Yes, ma'am? Oh, keep your hand nice and tall. Yes, ma'am? Oh, man, let me hear those hands. I know you guys' feet are moving and maybe your hands are moving too, but that doesn't mean that you guys don't lose, that you lose your voices. There we go. Ready and jump. There you go. Keep your hand raised if you still don't have a pen. Jump. There you go. Keep your feet moving. Or your hand raised if you still need it raised. There we go. Ready and jump. Okay. If your hands get tired, put your arms. And everybody both put your hands up in the air. There we go. We're still running, man. We're still running. So right now what we're doing is we're getting our body at least a little bit warmed up for our fitness test today. All right, and everybody put your hands both behind you. There you go. Where? I think this is Naruto running. There you go. I'm not up to date on my anime. So now Naruto running. Oh, but our voices are still up. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we have control over our bodies. And hands up in the sky now. We're still moving those feet. Still moving our feet. And Naruto running. And up in the sky. There we go. And cross your arms. Do the can. There we go. We're just getting our body moving just a little bit, guys. All right, guys, don't stop your feet. Yes, ma'am. If you're still missing a pen, we're getting a couple more pens, so just go ahead and be patient just for a moment. Go ahead and take both your hands up and raise them to the sky. There you go. And go and start going forward. And big circles.
Right there.
I'm loving all these yes ma'ams that I'm hearing. There we go. Keep those arms as straight as you can. And start going backwards. There we go. All right, raise your hands. Start doing one forwards. And the other one backwards. Wait, what? Take your time to think about what you're doing. We have control over our body, and it does take a little time to think about it. And this is a skill to work on. If I just heard, but it's hard, good. That means it's actually challenging. I want you guys to work on, instead of hard, say challenging. Because we always rise to the challenges that are put before us. Go ahead and now try to switch those arms. The other hand going forward, the other one backwards. Oh, thank you for that. Yes, ma'am. There you go. And raise your arms. Raise your hand if you're still missing a pen. There you go. Put your legs about 2 shoulders apart. Yes, ma'am. If you're still missing a pen, keep your hand nice and raised. There we go. Go ahead and bend your knees. And start just a little bit of a bounce. We're warming our body up. And your hand is raised only if you're missing a pen. Yes, ma'am. There we go. If you're not missing a pen, you're going to put your hands just like this. Yes, ma'am. There we go. We're warming up our legs before you get started. All right, guys. And go ahead and bring your legs in. Yes, ma'am. Come to attention. Showing your super strong focus and concentration. No moving. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Parents and coaches, it is at this time that I ask you to please slip off your socks and shoes and step on the floor to join your students. Students, you're still showing that super strong black focus, not moving, eyes forward, just like Lucas up here. He knows his coach is coming to him. His coach is making his way over here. There we go. Everybody needs a coach if you can. Yes, your auntie is your coach. Oh, you want your auntie instead? Oh, I might recruit one of them to be somebody else's coach. Okay. Thank you. All right, you're still strong in it. Standing attention. Just like Miss Kaylee over here, she still hasn't moved. Oh my goodness. There we go. Working on our super strong focus and concentration. All right. Everybody taking me. Yes, ma'am? All right. Everybody say fitness test. So if you guys take a look at your cards, front side has your classes on it and your name. The back side has our fitness test on it. Some of you guys already know. Some of you guys, this is your first time seeing this. So this is our fitness test. This week, is our testing week. So everything that we're doing is going to go underneath the test column. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, fantastic. If this is your first time, what you guys are doing, if you have no numbers in there, you guys are setting super strong goals. If you know you've had goals in the past, you guys are trying to beat those goals. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Fantastic. If you have goals, you're trying to beat those goals. If your progress beats your goals, you're trying to beat that number. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Goals are always important, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When we set goals, we set challenges for ourselves to beat. Mr. Max, what is your question?
What if your coach speaks?
You can help your coach, right? Your mom knows how to do it. All right, guys. So first up is our push-ups. I say push-ups. All right. So coaches, when you were doing our push-ups, voices are still out. We have control over our body. We're still taking it in because I haven't said push-ups yet. Or I haven't told you to start. All right, guys. So for push-ups, you're going to make sure you're going all the way down, all the way up. Nice and strong. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Kyla, come up here. So Miss Kyla's going to demonstrate what push-ups look like. You guys can't see. Try to go move or you can't up like somebody else. She's going to put her hands on the ground. She's going to go all the way down. She's going to go all the way up, just like that. That's one. Go ahead and do another one. Ready, and two, just like that. Give Miss Kyla one clap. Give her two claps. Say you rock.
You rock.
Miss Kyla, give her two more claps. So that's what I want our coaches to count. Now, what your coaches will not count are your sloppy push-ups. Or you start doing this. Or like this. Did I even push up? No, there you go. So as long as your student is always trying to do their best, that's what you guys are going to count. None of these. None of these. Yes, ma'am? All right, almost have to bend. We're going to be doing these for 30 seconds. 30 seconds, so get as many as you can. Ready, push-up position? All right. Nice and strong. All right, guys. Listen for the timer. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go! There we go. Nice and strong. Reminder, we're putting all these numbers underneath the test column. If for some reason the number is already there, go just to the side of the test column. Yes, ma'am? Okay, fantastic. Next.
Can we type?
No, I just said write your number, didn't I?
Oh,
There you go. We're just writing your number today. Yes, ma'am?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, guys, everything next. Sit-ups. So next is our sit-up. I'm gonna have Dalton come on up here. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much, Dalton. So Dalton's gonna go down on his back. You're gonna put his feet right here. As his coach, I'm gonna go right here on his feet. I'm gonna hold on to his feet. Yes, ma'am? And he's gonna do his sit-up. He's gonna go all the way, touch his elbows to his knees, all the way up, all the way down. Now I should hear voices off right now, so that we can all show respect to our teammates, and so we know what we're doing. Yes, ma'am? Oh, fantastic. So he's gonna go up and back down, getting as many as he can. Now, if your student is still developing their core muscles, you can help with your pinky on their jacket. Give them just a little bit of help, and that's all they need. All right, guys, give Dalton one clap. Give him 2 claps. Say thank you. Thank you. All right, so good in your blue top. I think you did. All right, guys, we're gonna get started. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go! you go. Oh, come on. There you go. All right, next is your leg lift. Everybody say leg lift. All right, let me have Max come on up here. There you go. Thank you, Max. So he's gonna lay down on the ground. Thank you, Max. He's gonna put his legs straight out in front of him. There we go. So he's gonna put his legs straight out. He's gonna raise them to about a 45-degree angle and then back down without touching the ground. Yes, ma'am? 1, 2, 3. See how he has that awesome control?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. Say thank you. And yeah. So coaches, what we won't count on these are these, where we bend our knees. Knees straight is super important. We're gonna get started in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Nice and strong. Oh my goodness. There you go. You got this. All right. Fantastic. Finish strong. Finish strong. Hey, press down, number down. Last time. Let me have Ben come on up here. Well, thank you for that. So Ben's gonna put his hands up. He's gonna show us what a squat looks like. So right now you're going to cross up here. You're ready to see what we're doing next. You know, so his legs are spread apart, his hands are by his face. And he's gonna squat down. Where'd he go? He's gonna sit in this super tight chair and go right back up. Where'd he go? Oh my goodness, look at those amazing squats. Do it one more time. Boom, give him a round of applause. All right. Make sure you bend your knees. Coaches, the ones that we want to make sure our students are doing our knees bent, these ones don't count. Yes, ma'am? Okay, fantastic. Get ready. We're going to get started in 4, 3, 2, 1. Get that number written down. All right, let me have Sonny come on up here. So Miss Ani is going to go down in push-up position for her mountain climbers. She's going to strongly bring her knee up to her chest. 1, switch, 1, switch, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Yes, ma'am? There you go. Give Miss Ani 1 clap. Give her 2 claps. Say thank you. If you find your students doing this, remind them long legs, because you want to keep your legs nice and long for your mountain climbers. Yes, ma'am? All right, let's get started. We're going to get started in 4, 3, 2, 1. Once you have your number written down, take your eyes up here. Let me have Miss Kaylee come on up here. All right. So Miss Kaylee, she's gonna show us what her jump ropes look like. She's gonna reach into her karate pocket. She's gonna pull out her invisible jump rope, get it nice and ready, and go. So she's spinning her rope and jumping over her rope the whole time. Yes, ma'am? It's super important that they spin the rope. These ones won't count because my rope's not spinning. Yes, ma'am? Fantastic. Give her one clap. Give her two claps. So you rock. All right, guys, go ahead and get started. Okay. 3, 2, 1, Write those numbers down. All right, guys, everybody front kick. Oh, even louder, say front kick. Let me have Lucas come on up here. Yes, ma'am. So Lucas is going to have his hands up by his face. He's going to get ready for his front kicks. He's going to go, ready, go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. He's super 4. Oh my goodness. So he's super fast. Now he's working on getting his flexibility up there, but he's trying himself. He's going as high as he can. And that's super important. You guys do your best while keeping your head nice and tall. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Now, coaches, you can do exactly what I did. Is you're going to target a goal to reach. Start at about their waist level. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, fantastic. Students, don't kick your parents' hands through the roof. Yes, ma'am? They got to drive home. All right, guys, go ahead. Give Lucas a clap. Give him 2 claps. Thank you. All right, we're going to get started. Hands up by your face. Keep it nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Right, band number down. All right, guys, one final thing today. One final thing. Everyone say front punches. Front punches. There we go. Let me have Mr. Isaiah, come on up here. There we go. So Mr. Isaiah's going to drop another strong horse stance. There you go. And he's going to start with his strong front punches, making sure with his front punches he reaches all the way out incredibly nice and strong. As his coach, I'll give him one target. Ready, go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Notice how every single time he punches, he brings it all the way back to his side. Yes, ma'am? Make sure you guys are strong block belt punches. We're not T-Rexes. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, fantastic. Give Isaiah 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. Thank you. All right, guys. Make sure your knees stay bent in your horse stance. Ready? Horse stance, here we go. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, guys, we're gonna take a look at your numbers. If this is your first time, and these are your first numbers, you guys just set yourself some strong goals. Parents and coaches, I highly recommend that you take your phone out. Take a picture of your student's card so you can see what numbers they set. Look at your numbers. Did you beat the goals that you set? No. Not yet. Some of them. It's okay if you didn't beat them all. Did you beat one? Did you beat two? As long as you beat a couple. You guys are constantly improving and constantly challenging yourself. And that is what's super important. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. There we go. All right. So who beats at least one goal today?
I beat one.
Did I do that? Who set some strong goals today? Fantastic. Go ahead, raise your card way up high in the sky. And your pen in the other hand. Thank you for those loud yes, ma'am. So card one, pen in the other. Our instructors will come around and collect your pen and your card. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Coaches, please stay on the floor. We're going to do one self-defense. All right, guys, once your card and pen have been collected, go ahead, hands by your head, reach for your toes. Coaches, you're more than welcome to join us in our stretching. It's always good for everybody to stretch. There you go. All right, countdown from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Go with your toes out and your heels to about 2 shoulder widths apart. And reaching for the middle. All right, and walk your hands over to your left leg.
Wait, which one?
And over to your right leg. Well, thank you for that super low yes, ma'am. And back to the middle. All right, guys, and stand up, yes, ma'am. All right, fantastic. Now, out of respect for our parents who are stretching with us in jeans, thank you guys for stretching with us in jeans. You guys are super strong. We're not going to do splits today, but you guys always make sure you guys are practicing your splits because we will show off our splits at graduation. Oh, yes, we get to show it off, guys. All right, guys, everyone take a knee, yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. All right, so today, everyone say cookie jar. Cookie jar. So today we're going to reach into a cookie jar to get our hand out of the wrist grab. Yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Not just one wrist grab, but 2. So if Miss Christensen is up here, she tries to grab me with 2 hands. Oh, man. Is it fair to try to go 1 hand against 2? No. So I'll make it fair. I reach into the cookie jar. And when I grab a cookie, I want to eat it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I eat my cookie. And then I step back and I say, there you go. Fantastic. But even louder this time. Everybody say, That is the most important part, is using the super loud voice. Hands up. Stop. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, fantastic. Everybody say cookie jar. Cookie jar. Put your hand up. You can do this from taking a knee. Reach into your cookie jar. And eat your cookie. There you go. Now what do you say? All right, guys.
Leave me alone.
When you guys are taking a step back, be aware of your surroundings. Try not to run into anybody. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. Everybody stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
Face your coach.
Yes, ma'am.
Come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Fair courtesy. Show and respect to our coach. And go. Everybody attention, please. I have no voice, sorry. I'm trying to shout with no voice. Okay. Very, very important when you guys are doing this. And Cooper had it down because he was looking right in Mom's eyes. Stop, leave me alone, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm seeing sometimes, especially if I'm new or I'm not super confident, she's grabbing me, right? Okay, and maybe if I'm not quite as confident or I'm a little bit nervous or I don't know my partner real well, I might go like this. Stop, leave me alone. Okay, I'm not communicating to that person. Yes, ma'am?
Yes.
Everybody say, look,
Look.
with confidence.
Confidence.
Okay, so you tell them straight up, eye contact, stop, leave me alone. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Most important thing I want to hear every single time. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the second part is, where do we reach? Around the cookie jar or in the cookie jar?
In the cookie jar.
Everybody say, in the cookie jar.
In the cookie jar.
If I try to go, okay, got it. If I try to go underneath, and this lady, she's super strong, right? She's grabbing super tight. I try to go underneath. It's going to be a lot harder for me, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if I go here, I have all the leverage in the world. And for my adults, if I just step in, I need a little more leverage. I just get a little closer, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then I might get a bonus. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I might get a bonus, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so practice a little bit more, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, go. And time! Everybody come to attention. Come to attention. Everybody face your focus. Bow courtesy. Say thank you, coach.
Thank you, Coach.
If you feel comfortable with your coach, go ahead and give your coach a big hug or a high five if you don't. And coaches, thank you guys very much for joining us on the floor. You're welcome to let me see what's taking yes, ma'am. Super ready, super strong. Yes, ma'am.
Get the spray. Put the spray back.
All right, guys, understand that, yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Why are you guys cleaning? We're not done with class yet. Everybody say focus my ears.
Focus my ears.
We're never done with class until we bow out. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, fantastic. Are you guys ready to show off for graduation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so let's get ready. We're gonna practice. Yes, ma'am?
Yes,
Everybody
ma'am.
pay attention. All right, everybody check your left leg. Let me see your super strong front stance towards the mirrors. Ready and go. Oh, there you go. Super strong with your left leg forward. Here we go. Your left leg forward. Your eyes are on your target. You're not letting them move at all. There you go. All right, let me see your super strong front punch. And punch. Punch. There you go. And bring it back to Sam. All right, let me see your back punch. And punch. And front punch. And back punch. And front punch. And come to attention. All right, let me see your super strong back stance. Let me see your super strong back stance. We're going to go to the left. 30 points to the left. Fantastic. Back stance to the left. Put your hands in strong pseudo. Yes, ma'am? All right, ready? Go! There you go. Your knees are bent. You're in your strong pseudo. You're just happy. Oh, man, I see some super strong pseudos. Everybody come to attention. All right, let me see your strong pseudo to the left. Ready, and go! Whoa, nice and strong. I'm seeing you guys in the mirror. I'm hearing those strong voices. Come to attention. Oh man, I love these voices. Let's see if you guys make them even louder. Let's go to pseudo to the right, back stance, ready, and go. Whoa, come to attention. Ready, and go. Whoa, come to attention. All right, let me see your super strong horse stance. Ready, go. Man, Mr. Rivera over there has a super loud voice. Let me see your two punches. TTR. Ready, and go. There you go. Hold that hand out there. Once you're done with those two punches, we go next one. Ready, and go. Nice and strong. Eyes on your target. Not looking around. Super intense. Oh, man, I'm scared of standing in front of Lucas. His eyes are so strong. Ready, and go. Ooh, ready, and go. Ready, and go. Go, keeping your eyes super strong in front of you. Oh man, Mr. Fidel, super strong up here. Ready, and go. And come to attention. All right, every set to left side. We're gonna show off our balance. Yes, ma'am. All right, we're gonna show off our super strong balance. Ready? 3 count hook kick. Ready? 1. There we go. Showing off your strong balance with your strong turkey dinner. Forehand.
What turkey? Oh, it's
Oh man, showing that super strong balance. Head up high, eyes on your target. Ready, and 2. Here we go. And 3, yes. Return. Ready, and 1. Remember your hook kick, you gotta show off to everybody. And then hide it. Ready, 2. behind your back? All right. So those are the things that you guys will be showing off on Saturday. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
One last thing. Let me have everybody drop into the splits.
Yes, ma'am. So first,
Countdown from 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And go take seat. Yes, ma'am? And stand up. Yes, ma'am? Or every head behind your back. All right, everybody do this for me, please. Take your uniforms. We're just going to do a real quick coaching because I see some of us, I know, after the fitness test and everything, you start falling apart, right? Yes? Okay, when we're at a graduation, you're showing off, okay? You're showing off your skills. You're showing off everything that you've accomplished, okay, to your parents and to the audience. Yes, ma'am? Okay, do I want to look like messy for that? No, I want to look sharp. I want to look clean, like crisp, like I'm going in for a college interview or a job interview. Yes, ma'am? Not in a sweatshirt. Okay, so make sure that both of your jacket strings are tied. Yes, ma'am? You should be in full uniform. Most all of you guys should have a white t-shirt that you were given when you very first started. Yes, ma'am? That white t-shirt should be on too. Yes? Okay, you want to make sure that your belt is tied correctly. If you have trouble with that, that's okay. Come to an instructor. We'll help you out. Okay, especially white and gold belt because that's still your learning belts. Yes, ma'am? Okay, you're still learning how to do all that stuff. Okay, you don't want to come all wrinkled like you just pulled your uniform out of the bag because that's not being really respectful to the people who are supporting you. Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's really important. A lot of this is showing respect to the people that bring you every day and support you. They want to see your progress. Yes? That's also your effort that you show in here. Okay? I think one of my students was asking me, how do I show self-respect? Oh. The effort and enthusiasm you give to any activity that you do, okay, shows self-respect, and it shows respect to those that love and support you. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so make sure that you guys are doing that. Graduation, the belt graduation. Oh, shoot, we're out of Thank you. Before we do homework, real quick, belt graduation, you can teach one of you guys to get one of these. We get a big gymnasium for that at Thornton Middle School Gymnasium. If you guys have been here long enough, you guys were at one of the tournaments down there. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
It's right off of 92nd in Washington. It starts at 10 a.m. and it is this Saturday. When is it?
Next Saturday.
Okay, it's really important that you guys attend these because you worked really hard to earn this next belt. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and it's really nice to see some of the students that are higher ranks and progressing towards their black belts perform as well. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
And motivationally, it will help you set your next goals. So make sure that you guys are there. Also, if you're not quite ready for that next belt, maybe you just started, you guys can also come and attend and watch that graduation. Or if you've turned in a bunch of homework, maybe you have an award there. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if you have stripe work or character worksheets turned in, you have a lot of stripes on your belt, you probably have an award at the graduation. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, fantastic. You guys will have one of these before you guys leave. Come to attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Relax position.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm throwing stripes everywhere. Cecilia, they're gonna grab your stripes for you. Miss Cecilia, come up here. Yes, ma'am? Where's she at? I don't know where she is. She's not here. I've heard her, yes, ma'am.
Family is turning in her
There you go.
papers for her today.
Okay.
What's that? Family's turning in her papers.
Well, they need to come up here and get some stripes. Xavier, come get your mom's stripes.
Say, yes, ma'am.
All right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Mr. Xavier, come on up here. It looks like Xavier's coming to get mom's stripes and his stripes. Don't get them mixed up or anything, yes? Of course, if she's not here, I mean, but you have to be honest, yes? All right, Xavier's doing a great job. He's got his job list. He's got homework. He's got his book club cards. And he's doing his self-discipline Say yes, ma'am. Gemma's also turning in her homework. She's got all sorts of stripes in here. And who's Vita? Oh, she makes sure she's feeding her dog every day. Give her 1 clap. Give her 2 claps. So you rock. You rock. Mr. Mackey, come on up here. Nice bow, courtesy. Russell. All right, we got a self-discipline sheet, book club card, and holy cow, job list. Plan holiday contest. I'll ask about that later. All right, and then we've got healthy eating, and he's doing his karate homework. You are earning a load of stripes today. Give him 1 clap, 2 claps.
You rock. And Mr. Aiden Huggins, jump on up here for me. Mr. Aiden is turning in his book club card, looking nice and hard, reading some good books, earning 2 stripes, give him 1 clap, 2 claps. And
Mr. Redmond, come on up here. Mr. Redmond is turning his book club card, his self-discipline sheet, and his gray stripe. He's also turning in his black belt goal setting worksheet. So he knows that it'll be about 3-ish months from now, so about February, that we do our next test. And he's setting that goal, and one of the best ways to work on that is to always be practicing. Give him 1 clap. Give him 2 claps. Say you rock. The next step is a small goal to the larger goal of black belt. Set small goals on your path to the big goal. Yes, ma'am? All right, guys, let me have everybody hands behind your back. Black belt creed.
As a dedicated student of the martial arts, I live my life by the principles of black belt. Modesty, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, and calm spirit.
Come to attention. Focus. Remember to grab your invitations to the graduation.
Mr. Zayden.
before you leave. Yes, ma'am.
Please
Loud and
maintain
proud.
the same. Apollo's doing, you're doing great, Apollo. Zayden, when you are at home, you should treat it just like it's a karate floor, with the same attention and the same bow courtesies and the same respect you would do here at the karate floor. Yes, ma'am? Okay, we're really watching you guys, so make sure you're doing that. Apollo, you did great. Good job, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Okay. See, I didn't think that.
go ahead and have clean your space real quick.
Exactly. Watch it. You know the follow. So you already got it. Oh my goodness. Nice. I grab her.
I'm imagining they just have some back.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
You guys need any more? Where do you need? Where do you need? Everywhere they bring it. Okay, go ahead, take that. There you go, big circles. We need to get back here too. Alright. You guys are good. All done? What's that? Where? There you go, man. Here. Look, I got another one. Right here, you got it? There you go. And then there's some right here too. Cool. You got it. No, you got it separate.